back here with Beauty Boss Lego. So this is my second solo video without Maury because we don't really need her. Well, so this video is pretty much like about how I decided to go natural. So basically, I guess I'll kind of give you some background info and the reason actually as to why I ended up going natural. So obviously I had like my hair permed before. The only thing that was like just bothering me was like when I would perm, mine just would be laying flat on flat, but then when I would like perm my hair, I'd have like full body, and then like struggle strands, just like a whole bunch of struggle strands at the end. And I was like, oh my god, I can't live like this no more. Like, if I want to be great, I need to have like hair that literally doesn't break off like a straw. So I was like, okay, what can I do? So I think the first thing I was now thinking is like, okay, I can either just like big chop and then just cut all my hair off and then start from scratch. So funny story, I actually talked to my cousin about like, I guess me feeling like I wanted to change my look and things like that. So I was like, girl, how about we both go bald together? Because I just been like super inspired by, I think, was it like Amber Rose? But like obviously I'm not Amber Rose, but like, you know, I don't know what got into my head. So I was like, okay, Tammy, maybe you should try this. Maybe this could be your new thing. Like, you never know. So for a while I was like slicking my hair all back and just taking pictures and seeing like how I looked. So I talked to my cousin and I'm like, boom, got an idea. Let's both cut our hair off on Friday. Like, let's go with the whole bald look. She was like, oh my gosh, like she too, she's been wanting a new look. She's been wanting something different. So I was like, girl, here's your different. Agreed that on Friday we would end up like just shaving all our heads off. So Friday comes. Me, I'm like thinking in my head by Wednesday. I'm like, girl, you know I was just playing with you. Friday, I see a text message with a picture of her with her newly shaven bald head. I'm like, you really did this, and I did not. So she's like, girl, let me see your picture. And I'm like, oh yeah, my camera's not working. I literally had to come on like some catfish, like, yeah, I can't Skype, can't send a picture, can't, you know, video chat type shit. So she obviously knew I was lying, but I guess if it's anything for her, she looked really, really good. She has like this amazing like skin, and like it just, you know, made her look way better than, you know, she did when she had hair. So for me, I was now like, okay, how do I now figure out my look? Because clearly the bald head thing is not for me. So I ended up just, you know, kind of like going back and forth, going on a lot of natural hair pages, you know, going on a lot of, I guess, forums and blogs and seeing like what people did and how people felt about the process. And I think it was also, I had like some, you know, hair inspos around me. I'll give one shout out because she, every single time I see her, I always tell her, it's like, Aminat Issa was probably the one person that really made me want to go natural, because if you see this girl's hair, oh, like locks from a goddess. They're just, it's full, it looks like super soft, and it just like looks really good.
4C hair.
And it's 4C hair. Thank you, Orange. She's in the back. Clearly I'm not like filming alone, she's right here. But yeah, so anyway, I was like, oh my gosh, like this looks really, really good on her. So I was like, okay, started asking her like a million bajillion questions, but shout out to Amina for always answering my midnight questions about, so how do you get your texture like that? So yeah, she ended up answering all my questions, and then I felt more comfortable and confident about like, you know, ending up, I guess, going through the process. So what I did was, I was like, all right, you can't be doing, I ended up transitioning instead of big chopping. So for a while I was just doing braids, weave, braids, weave, braids, weave. But I guess it gets to the point where you're just like, I actually just want to like feel my own hair on my own head. So how do I kind of shift from this like weave braids into kind of like, you know, owning the fact that this is like the hair that actually goes on my head. So after transitioning, I like looked in the mirror one day and I was like, yeah, I'm ready to cut this off. Like I'm done with it. Like I had literally like full body natural kinky 4C hair, or well 4B 4C hair, and then at the end I just had like this struggle strand, and I was just like, oh my god, like I can't, how many buns do I want to pack this in? Like I was just tired of doing that. So that day I asked my sister to help me cut off my ends, and like when she couldn't do the remaining, I ended up doing the remaining myself, and I just felt like super empowered, and I was like, yeah, you're like a bad bitch, you know, you're about to be, you know, rocking the latest natural hairstyle, you're just about to be popping. Cut all my hair off, and I was like feeling super empowered. And then came back 5 minutes later, and I was like, bitch, what have you done? You are bald-headed. You don't have no hair on your head. The hair on your head is gone. I was just looking at my head like, oh my god, you made a big mistake. It was at that awkward length where you can't really put it into a fro, but you can't like just, you can, it's like it just looked really awkward, and I was just like, oh my god. So anyway, I was just like, okay, let me like just, you know, gather myself. I think I was like literally like depressed for a little bit because I was like, oh my god, I can't put my hair in braids, it's too short, and like I just don't want to go back to weave. So I just kind of stuck in a really weird place. So I ended up just kind of growing it out, and then I ended up putting braids and just kind of going back to the whole weave braids kind of regimen. So I ended up moving back to Nigeria, and I think the first time I actually sort of let like my fro out was when I was working at my last job. Had the most amazing coworkers. Shout out Ozzy, shout out Marie, shout out Whitney, shout out Ayade, because that was actually the first place that I premiered, you know, my fro, my little baby fro, and they were so supportive and like just super amazing. So literally I like went into work that day, and I was just like obviously feeling like super like self-conscious, but they just like were like, oh my god, your hair looks great, you know, like you should really wear your hair like this. And I was like, okay. So I was obviously feeling like much better and more like confident, but then I now had to go to like my friend's house, and I knew my boyfriend was gonna be there, so I was like, oh god. And this boy never seen me with my natural hair before. Like even when he tried to see me with my natural hair, I like ran out the room. I was just not in the space to like just, you know, be in my natural state. So I ended up going to the house, and I was like, you know, for whatever it's worth, if he doesn't like your hair, you know, you need to drop this nigga. So I ended up, you know, going to his house, and like my friend was there, and he just looked at me, and he was like, your hair looks actually really nice like that. You look really pretty. And I was like, obviously like my bad bitch self had to be like, oh thanks, but like obviously inside I was you know, I was just trying like a little thing, and I was just feeling real uncomfortable. And then obviously like my boyfriend co-signed, so obviously bad bitch self is like, oh thanks babe. But then obviously like not bad bitch side is like still weeping internally, just like feeling all sorts of mixed emotions. And like obviously like in the area, not my hair is like playing in the back of my mind as my mental soundtrack. So all of that was just kind of adding up, and I was just like, you know what, fuck it, like this is the hair that grows out of my head. Like I cannot do anything about it. I can't change, you know, my hair is 4B, 4C, like I just have to like work with what I'm given. So I've actually really grown to love my hair. Some of the people that, you know, I used to be like fangirling over their hair, they're now telling me like, oh, your hair looks really good. I'm just like, you guys, like, come on, oh, stop it. So I was just like, you know, in a space where I'm like actually very like comfortable with my hair, and you know, I really like the way it's growing out, and I just, you know, love rocking my own shit. So don't get me wrong, when I have that middle part, Naomi 24 inches, it's a problem, y'all. And if you see me, know that I'm feeling myself all the way in my head, but obviously like humble like on the outward side. But yeah, so like I said, if you're thinking about going natural, like just do it. You know, it feels good to just like, you know, not to feel like you have to put something in your hair, or to feel like, okay, if I go out I'm not going to get play, or if I go out with my friends and everybody has, you know, long 24 inches, of course you'll be feeling something, because, you know, you just be like, damn, I want to whip my hair too, but it's your hair, and you have to love the way you look in it and love the way you feel in it. So yeah, I guess it's definitely been something that's been extremely empowering for me, and I definitely encourage girls who are interested in doing the big chop and going natural to, you know, experiment and see if it's something you're interested in doing. And yeah, that's it. Tammy on Beat Boss. Bye guys.